Good day, and here we are with Let's Try to Play Crystal Caves. Now, this is a game that I played years and years ago, and basically forgot the name of and had no idea as to what it even was, until a loyal fan named Doomwaves watched my latest vlog, and from my vague description of this game, I was able to give me a name, and from that, I was able to find it, and you can actually download it for free. It's that obscure. And I have put it on here, and we're going to take a look at it. Let's see, CD, CC, and then, oh, DOS. How I miss the CC1, I believe. And there it goes, we've got it. Apogee, who would also go on to make Rise of the Triad. And yeah, I remember this. This is absolutely perfect. I mean, this is actually just the shareware version, but I don't really care. I don't really intend to play through it. Let's see, let's actually look at this. Call our BBS. I never actually used that. If I'm not mistaken, a BBS was an early internet thing. I'm not really sure what it was. I never used it. I think that's like a bulletin board sort of thing. I remember my grandfather mentioning them on occasion. Let's see. Let's just see here. What does video support do? I just want to see. Some super VGA compatibility. No, we don't need alternate video settings. We're just gonna use whatever this is because this is what it looks like. Okay, let's get to the game. You just gotta love that PC speaker sound. I love it. Okay, ship's log. Stardate 2121.04. Personal entry. I've decided to fly into the Altarian? Okay, Altarian star system against my better judgment. The perilous caves of Altair are my best hope for getting enough cash for a down payment on a tribble farm? Okay. With those furry tribbles, now the rage of the galaxy, I need to get in now before the fad fades. Tribbles might be the biggest fad since Pet Mood Slime. Yeah, you can tell this is very early 90s. I just hope I can make it to Altair. The Kiwi is 11 light years past its last oil change, and the holographic steering assembly seems to be acting up. I better steer clear of anything big. Oh, we got a cutscene. This was high entertainment back in the day. Uh-oh, the steering system is failing again. Shouldn't this have killed you by now, though? Because it is a spacecraft, after all. Whoa, where did that come from? You just smashed right into it. How did you miss that? Whew, made it. Now I need to collect enough crystals to trade at the Galactic Trading Post. Hilarious. Oh, this does take me back. Oh my god. Let's see, what are the controls here? Okay. It's Control and Alt. Alt shoots, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is back. It still uses PC speaker. I remember that. That's how I have no idea how far we're gonna get. In fact, I don't even know where I am. There I am. Okay. But I like the sound of PC speaker. I always did, and I already took a hit from a stalactite of some description. Oh no, I got an eyeball. Oh god. Oh god. How many shots do I have? Should probably get that mouse cursor out of there. I don't even know how to really describe this thing. I mean, I'm just kind of, like, taken aback by nostalgia here. I mean, from what... Now, back in the day, I didn't really play games like this all that often, you know. I mainly just played, you know, first-person shooters on my grandfather's computer, but I can only assume that Compact Desk Pro was unable to run those types of games. And it's actually only in recent years that I've actually studied early computing that apparently, you know, games like this were actually fairly rare on those kind of systems. Or maybe they weren't. It was something, it was actually kind of strange whenever I looked it up. Like, Apogee was the first real, well, from what I recall anyways, this is half recollection while I'm trying to, I'm taken aback by nostalgia of this, because obviously, this is nowhere near as good as like first-person shoot. Really, how is that fair? It's obviously nowhere near as good as any of the various FPSs that I played back in the day. But use the fire key to activate a lever. Okay. Obviously, nowhere near as good as any of the FPSs I played back in the day. But it's just something about this that I don't know. I mean, I guess since I didn't really know the name of the game, didn't really remember the game. Now that I'm actually playing again, I'm just... God damn it! How was I supposed to avoid that? That was actually mildly humorous. Okay, so I wonder, did this have a live system or something? There's no way for me to really know. God damn it! You really? That is not fair! That's the one thing I hate about some of these earlier games. It's annoyingly unfair. Apparently that mushroom was worth a lot. God damn it. I'm very bad at platforming. And playing this with the keyboard is not that bad, actually. One of the things I've actually wanted to do, since I actually asked everybody about their early computing experiences, is actually, I want to try to get into early computing, actually. Like, get some of those old computers and maybe review them, you know? One of the things, it's always my desire to find cool old stuff like that, like a garage sale and things of that nature. Although, if any of you guys want to donate some early computers, like a Coco or a Tandy or a Commodore 64, I wouldn't be adverse to that. I actually really want a Commodore 64. From what I've read, it was a very major computer back in the day. And most importantly, okay, I'm not going to kill... Now, what exactly am I supposed to do with this guy? His body is, like, toxic or something, so I have to try to jump over it so I don't get killed by it. How does that make any sense? But then again, I'm a little guy in a ridiculous hat. Now, this is actually not... Since this is made by Apogee, it's not actually that amazing, you know. I remember, like, some of id Software's earlier games were like this. I think like Commander Keen was like this. I also remember... Well, I'm using Terraria logic. I'm pressing down and then trying to jump down. Remember Commander Keen actually did show up in Doom 2. I never played Commander Keen, nor have I actually had any real desire to, because this is not really my thing. If it wasn't for the nostalgia involved, I wouldn't really even consider playing this. But it's not that bad. It's just kind of extraordinarily difficult at times. Oh god, green dinosaur man that can't jump down a ledge, so I'm pretty safe right now. Can he even die? I don't think he can die. And there's something dangerous over here. I'm not really sure what's dangerous over here. I guess if I shot that it would explode. I guess I need to be over here. No. I like how just fruit teleports to you. Yeah, it's an on and off switch. There's some sort of slime there. I imagine it'll be... Well, what is that? How is it even alive? Yeah, I guess I do need to get over there. Oh, this is not going to end well. This is definitely a game that will lend itself to save scumming. Okay, I can kill him. It takes a lot of hits. I remember there being a lot less ammo when I played this back in the day. Okay, yeah, I know how to throw a switch. At least I should. Okay, so there we go. I turned something on. I'm not really sure what I just turned on, but something is on now. Come on, idiot. Come on, get up there! Get up there, damn it! Maybe I should try to shoot that. Will it explode? No, it won't. Now I'm down to 10 shots. Now how exactly... God damn it! I hate that... Biade stalactite. Or stalagmite. I forget which. Okay, so I guess you have infinite lives, which is good. And I keep I'm just gonna call it a spike. That goddamn spike. But it's good to go. It's good to be back doing these little random let's try to plays. I mean, this isn't really difficult. It's fairly straightforward. See, that's the thing. I like. Really, I just fell through the platform. I like straightforward games. I hate having to fight the interface of any game. You know. Speaking of fighting the interface, I did actually finally try to play Fallout 2. Mainly because I got close to finishing Fallout New Vegas, and I do like Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, but Fallout 2 just it didn't do it for me because the combat is so boring and slow, and I really tried. I even downloaded a number of mods for it that was supposed to improve it. Just couldn't get into it no matter what I tried. And, you know, I've read so much about it, and it's supposed to be so great and everything, but it's just couldn't do it, you know? Could not do it. Which is actually kind of sad. It's like the Ultima series. I would really like to get into the Ultima series, but it's just, it's one of those things that you have to have grown up with it, I think, to really appreciate it for what it was. Whereas since I didn't, it's just like, I hate to say this because graphics don't really make the game, but it's like the graphics are bad and, well, I can't really do anything, you know? I just sort of, I'm just a stick figure on the screen. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get to that and truly. God damn it! I keep forgetting about that thing because I'm not paying attention for it. I hate that thing. That's gonna be my. That is the most annoying enemy outside of that suicide guy. Oh, that's what the on-off switch turns on. Okay, well I'm an idiot. That suicide guy from Serious Sam 3. Not Serious Sam in general. I really hate those suiciders, although they're actually easier to kill in Serious Sam 3, if I'm not mistaken. Because in Serious Sam 3 you can actually stagger them, whereas in the first games you could not. I really like the Serious Sam series. I'm glad it was recommended to me, because I just never had any real desire to play it, but once I did, I rather liked it. And there's a review of Serious Sam the First Encounter up on CGR. Okay, we can at least make it out of this room. Okay, there's a stalactite, or stalagmite. It's a green spike. We'll just say that. I saw you, you bastard. Okay. Let's get over here. Let's flip that switch. We should be able to make it to an exit. No, 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 no! Okay, but I'm not even going to try to grab that. I just want to get out of the exit alive, you know? But playing this, you know, I wonder if all... Okay, now how exactly do I get over here, though? I mean, it doesn't seem to be... There does not seem to be a high enough jump to get there. So what exactly do I do here? I mean, looking over there, it looks like there's another spike right by the exit, so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. You know, okay, I guess... Edge... No, not gonna make it. Come on. Get up there, you bastard! Get up there! Danger for... Oh, wow. It wasn't letting me jump on there, though. That's really annoying. Oh, well, at least I figured... At least I got up here, though. Okay, you green spike bastard! Don't give up now. There... more crystals to collect. Really? You're gonna be like that, aren't you? You'd be like that. I missed, like, what, one crystal, and you're gonna make me go back to get it. Aren't you a complete cretin? I'll tell you this though, I do prefer... Oh, okay, is that the one crystal I missed? Is that the one I missed? Come on, you already got $25,000. That should at least get you a few gallons of space gas. Since we're just gonna go by Spaceballs logic. Space fuel. Or if it's like Starbound. That should buy enough coal, I would think. So one thing I miss about early Starbound is the fact that you can't use unrefined wood. Because in the earlier, the last crystal's going. Really, I may leave it, huh? You'll give me your permission, game, will you? Well, thank you. But in early Starbound, you could use unrefined wood to fuel your starship. It makes about as much sense as being able to use coal. I mean, yeah. Although since there we go. We actually made it out of a room. That's more than I did when I was a kid, I think. Now let's just hope and pray to... What hurt me? Oh, nothing hurt me. Let's just hope and pray to the great space god Ysmir that... Really? Really? Okay, that was actually kind of funny. I'll admit that was pretty funny. Really though? That doesn't seem very fair though. But then again, I guess I... See, that's where the whole side-scroll thing here kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so some of the stuff's in the foreground, but the air pump isn't. It's like, skip your mind, game. I'll say this though, I can see why people would prefer console versions of this side-scrollers. Because in all reality, the graphics here are pretty much deficient to, you know, maybe, I'd say this is about on par with the NES, maybe a little less so, and then the fact that there's barely any sound effects or music, you can definitely see why console ones would be considered better. Because Super Mario, this ain't... Still fun though, it's more fun coming back to it now, than it was back in the day for me, at least. I imagine if I just barely touch, you know, those demons there. Okay, now what am I supposed to do here? I guess maybe I'm supposed to shut that off, you know? That's what I'm gonna guess is what I'm supposed to do. You know, I'd almost be tempted to do like some sort of an LP of this thing, since it doesn't seem to be impossibly difficult. Like, I would die a lot, but it doesn't look like I'd have to go all the way back to the start. Unless, of course... Okay, let's press escape here. Oh god, there's so many different things. I don't want store old game, save current game. You know what? If this gets popular enough, which it probably won't, because, well, it's just a little one-off of a really, really basic game. If it gets popular enough, I might just come back and try to finish it, because this is fun enough. I'm surprised at how much I'm actually enjoying this, for all its primitiveness. Okay, in theory, I turned this thing off, and I did. Now I have no doubt that the other one doesn't turn on either. Okay, so let's see, can't get in there. Oh really? God damn it. I still have enough shots for a little space pistol. Well, that was stupid. Okay, come on, get him! Well, I'm assuming I can't kill him. It's taking way too many shots. I'm almost out of ammo. Your pistol could kill any. Oh wow! Thanks for that game. Thanks for that. Okay. Oh, I fired a little fireball. Not my Super Mario now. Okay, I think we'll finish this level here, and then I think I will save, just in case you guys might want there to somehow be another episode of this. We'll just have to see. Because it is pretty primitive. I wonder if I should try to get Duke Nukem 2. Okay. Shut that back off. I wonder if I should try to get Duke Nukem 2. Try to play that again. I'll tell you this. As I said in that vlog, pretty disappointed because Duke Nukem 2 is kind of like this. Graphics kind of, well, sucked and gameplay was pretty basic. At least to me it was. I mean, once again, I know that Duke Nukem 2 came out before Duke Nukem 3D, but if you didn't know that, it's like, really? 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 I thought I shut that. Oh, wow, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. That's the problem with these things, you know? I'm too focused on talking, less on the game. I blame you guys, the fans, for me not paying attention, because I'm trying to find stuff to say. If I was fully concentrating, this wouldn't be happening, so yeah, instead of complaining about my lack of gameplay skill, you should blame yourselves. Okay, let's jump in and grab that again. Okay, now let's try this without instead of making myself look like an idiot. Let's leave that off and actually try to finish this. I love how there's literally no sound effects, but water dropping. And I missed. Still can't believe you can I still cannot believe that you can literally just shoot out the air filtration system there. I wonder the vacuum immediately rush in and you shot that. Wouldn't it take a little while for the air to dissipate and you die of like carbon monoxide poisoning? Dioxide poisoning, I should say. Okay, let's cut that off. Try not to get crushed by the crushers here. It's actually pretty basic and fairly easy. I don't know why I had such trouble with it as a kid. You know, it's funny. Oh, this is actually years and years ago, now that I think about it. When I went back and tried to play a Mario game after like a decade, I really truly sucked at it. It was not even funny how bad I was at that particular series. Because what I did is I got the Game Boy Advance version of Super Mario World. And I thought, oh yeah, this will be so much fun to play, and I died all the time, because apparently I cannot play a simple 2D platformer. Really, I was never that good at platformers, in all honesty. Okay, so now, I imagine the water is horrifically fatal to me if I get hit by it. Damn it. Come on. Got him. So we gotta do perfect timing. Which is precisely why I got hit by it. Okay, well, obviously I'm just gonna die before we get anywhere. Because... Oh yeah, maybe can I shut that off with this? Hey, I found a key. No, can't do that. But thankfully it doesn't matter. Once again, I'm very bad with timing, because I'm an idiot. You happy? Okay, that minecart is obviously fatal, because... Really, it's just gonna sit there. It's just gonna taunt me, is it? Because obviously, in a game like this... Okay, why did that turn into a giant... Oh, god damn it! I was killed by a homicidal minecart. I think that's how we should actually end this. If you want me to actually finish this, I will. And, we'll see how this works. So anyway, this is General Lotz signing off.